What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Oathbreaker Games. Welcome back to Star Wars Ye Olden hang on, Paladins of Ye Olden Kingdom. I had that staged so fucking perfectly. I had that staged so perfectly at the beginning. Oh my god. Alright. Welcome back to Star Wars Ashes of the Old Republic, everybody. The official intro is welcome back to Oathbreaker Games. My name is Sean, and we are back with our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I forgot where we were. Bastila is gone. I'd already forgotten, and I was trying to figure out where we were. Alright, so I know.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey. You, yeah.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
Uh-huh. How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped
Yeah,
of
because
our
your boy
weapons,
kicked your
our
ass.
armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch.
Did I give
Those
you
who
that
hadn't
scar
fought
across your
were
eye?
left with nothing to call their own.
Because I love an eye
Weapons,
scar,
no
Cadorus.
armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost.
And then you've got
Many,
those
this was
scars
not
across your mouth.
While the rest of us were sent into exile on the outer
Do you have an
rim,
accident shaving
they
one
tried to
time?
relive the old days, raiding
Doesn't get kind of
worlds.
gnarly.
They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik
It was a
not
beautiful planet. I could
stimulating.
understand why.
The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals
Was.
were trash. They give no thrill in
Now it's
battle,
rubbish.
no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I'm honored, buddy.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something
I'm
done
good,
right.
buddy. Cadorus told how Revan and his forces destroyed the Mandalorians' weaponry and exiled them, scattering them across the Outer Rim. He thinks that now, with you, he might find worthy opponents once again. You might try to talk to him more later. Alright, so we're going to take Juhani and Jolie out. It's been a while, gang. It's been a while since I played. We need to level up. And powers. You get your kill on, girl. He's got 2 levels to go. Force suppression. There we go. That's right, I got rid of the, I got rid of ye old Gizka. This way. Why do you... Oh yeah, you only have a sword. Oh no, you have a lightsaber and a sword. Good on you, Juhani. Who's that? Who are you? Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malak? No, human. I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I am speaking of Darth Revan. Of you. I'm not Revan anymore. You are what you are, human. You cannot deny that you were once the Lord of the Sith. And you cannot deny that you wish to defeat Malak. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. It's like the one dark side temptation that I have. He will not survive our encounter. He took Bastila, and now he's going to suffer every ounce of my fury and rage. I'm going to cut his fake jaw off, and then I'm going to plaster a new one on there, and then I'm going to cut that one off too, because fuck him. Who are you? Listen to me, and all will be made clear. My name is Zygrum. I am a businessman, and I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. You're with the exchange. No, we are not. We are independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, Davik Kang. Most recently, Ahita Othar before him, Fori Haxa before her. But we were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. Get to the point. How do you know my true identity? There were reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources with the Sith fleet. What sources? There are millions of soldiers in the Sith fleet. Surely you aren't surprised that some of them will sell information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lure of easy credits. Your escapades on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malak tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes clear. Like crystal clear. I'm not wearing glasses, but if I were, they'd be clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malak for daring to claim dominion over the Sith. That's not why I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him because he stole... No, he didn't. He didn't steal Bastila. She's not mine. He kidnapped Bastila. Yeah. I'm going to kill him because he kidnapped Bastila. That was... I'll write that in there. She's her own person. She is her own person. She is not stolen. She is kidnapped and being tortured as we speak. And every day that she is gone, I am going to deal out that torture onto him exponentially. Okay? He's not wrong. I am going to fucking kill him. How does this involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items, weapons, armor, things you could use in your battles against Malak and the Sith. And you're just gonna give these items to me. Let me see these items. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with me, but they're yours if you've got the credits to buy them. We do want to make a profit on this after all. Just go to the Dresh Day Cantina on Korriban. There's a Rhodian in there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Zygrum sent you to look at the premium items. I'll check it out next time on Korriban. Mika already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malak is beaten, don't forget who helped you to victory. If you call me Revan again, I'll cut your Leku off. Okay? I will cut your Leku off. I got light side points. Oh yeah, because I didn't say I was in it for revenge. Oh, because I said I wasn't Revan anymore. Ha 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 ha. Tricked you. Trixies, I have a red lightsaber. Ha 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 ha. You're going to die. Alright. Let's investigate Manon, shall we? Hello, little floaty bot. Jolan Affet. He's a Pazak player I'm not super interested in. Ah. Hello. He opened the door? Ah, see, the door's locked. All right. Hey, you, fish face. Fish face. Can you open the door?
Welcome to Manon. While you are here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of Off-Worlders.
Don't worry, I'll follow the rules.
There is a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manon, or you will not be permitted into Otto City.
I don't need to pay the dock fee.
I see. Yes, you do not need to pay. I am weak-minded.
Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's my man, Jolie.
The gates of Otto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you will have to pay the docking fee once more.
How much money do I have? Oh, yeah, I could have paid that. I actually could have.
Obey the laws here on Manon, human.
He sounds like an old, 30s radio host.
Obey the laws here on Manon, human.
Obey the laws here on Manon, human. Obey the laws. Oh yeah, so for those who don't know, Manon is a neutral planet. There is a Sith embassy here as well as a Republic embassy. And both sides are hiring explorers and mercenaries to go down below the surface to extract this thing called Kolto, which helps heal people. It's kind of like Bacta. Like Bacta tanks. Like in 4, or in 5 rather, in episode 5 where Luke meets the Wampa. This is not a spoiler. If you've never, episode 5 has been out for a long time. Okay, if you don't know this part, then what are you doing? Spoiler warning. Fast forward however long it takes to finish this plot point. So, at the beginning of episode 5, I'm trying to tell my story.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends.
She
The
kinda...
Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry
Anyone.
isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down.
Anyone could be driven to it, I guess.
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Anyway, leave your silly little drama to yourself, Jolie. We'll take care of Sunry in a minute. So, in episode 5...
So, do you
Of...
have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We
Are you
pay our
fucking kidding
mercenaries
me?
well.
I just want to talk about my story.
All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on.
Make sure you have sea gear. Make sure you have diving outfit attire. Also, hope you don't fear the water. Alright, so at the beginning of episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Luke is lost out in the wilderness on Hoth, and he is attacked by this big abominable snowman, which is called a Wampa. Alright, and they're called a Wampa because they womp ya. You know, they just fucking just slam their fist. They're big ass monsters. I don't know why they're actually called Wampas, but they're fucking cool. Jenny, can you put a picture of one on the screen? Anyway, so he's attacked by one of those and he's fucked up. Like Luke Skywalker, fucked up. and then he is able to use the Force to pull his lightsaber out of the snow and like cut the Wampa's arm off as it approaches him to eat him. I lost something. He was hanging upside down and couldn't reach his lightsaber. Like, he was frozen in the ice. It was, I don't know how the Wampa put him there, but he did, and it was good. So he gets out of that, walks out. Han Solo finds him face down in the snow. He cuts open his I forget what those things are called. The thing he was riding on. He cuts it open, says, "I thought they smelled bad on the outside." Uses Luke's lightsaber to cut it open, and they hide inside the body for warmth. You're actually really nasty. And then the next day, Han Solo's out, and the Resistance finds them. The Rebellion finds them, and Luke is seen floating in this tank with all this medical gear around him. That is a Bacta tank, and that's meant to like help heal his injuries, heal his wounds, and make him feel all better. That's what Kolto is. There you go. Only the Arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. I'm sorry, I'll be going now. How do I become an Arbiter? God, Jolie, your mission is like... I just went on a tangent. Maybe put up a picture of Luke in the Bacta tank if you can. You don't have to. I appreciate you. I love you.
But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only
It is when the
they have the
Sith are
advantage of
relatively
numbers.
weaker. Sorry, did I say that out loud, bitch? Who am I insulting?
They were provoked, Your Honor. The
I think
Sith
I insulted
goaded
both of
into
them.
this fight.
Taunts and threats, and I've realized I have not been reading their stuff. I find the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Otto City jail. But since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. Damn! That's gonna break the Republic. The quarters is best, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. Ha 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 ha.
One day soon, the Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
You make it out like you're not the bad guys.
I'm sick of hearing about Manon's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
It is their planet. You're rude. You're both rude. Sith or no, like if you want to flip the coin and look at it like the Sith are trying to do what they want to do versus the Republic trying to be in control of everybody. They're both rude as hell. Alright, hello. I am Judge Shelkar, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manon. It is my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. Fish face. That is acceptable.
I believe, in Manon legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately. Technically, no, because I would be suspected to be more biased towards Sunry because he's Republic and I'm a Jedi. So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Alassa Huros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Otto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in a solitary holding cell. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Alassa was found dead of a blaster wound and with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You think he's a fall guy?
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the permanent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case and you are on and off order, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive.
Thanks for that. Jesus. Jesus. That hurt my lips. I'm like, I don't know if you can hear what I'm doing, but I'm like aggressively moving my lips with every single word. Alright. You there, Judge Jehoza. Where Jehoza at? Since you have been designated arbiter in the Sunry case, I shall answer questions that you might have. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is a former Republic officer who was highly regarded by your people. He is admired by your people here on Manon, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is as capable as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be, he is certainly capable of actions that would result in this murder. He is a cripple, though. Is there anything else you wish to ask in relation to this case? Is there anything suspicious about this case? Well, I have often wondered if Sunry were so innocent, why was he seen fleeing the scene of the crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself, or was at least aware of what had occurred? This case seems fairly simple and obvious to me. You Republic types stick together, however, and I assume you will go to lengths to defend him. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? Both empires are at fault for this current conflict. The Republic in the past for laying the foundations upon which the Sith Empire grew, and the Sith now, obviously, for starting the war. But no matter the wrongs that have been done in the past, the Sith now have no cause for renewing hostilities. It almost seems as if they just want to conquer everything. I believe the Republic has every right to defend itself and drive the Sith back where they came from. Unfortunately for them, and perhaps for us, they do not seem to be doing too good a job of it. Wow. Was there anything else you want to know? No, I'm good. Return if you have pertinent details about the case to discuss. Oh, man. This planet is going to suck. For my voice. I suppose I must spend some time talking to you since you are here in an official capacity. What do you need? What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a Republic soldier, a hero even. Do you think his Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. Is there something else you require? Anything suspicious? I find this case to be fairly straightforward. Sunry is from the Republic, Alassa from the Sith. The Great Empire is battling now, live out their conflict through their minions too. Is that all? I'm done. I have questions about the trial. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is known to us as a hero of the Republic in your perpetual conflicts with the Sith Empire. While he may have been severely injured in the line of duty, I personally hold him in quite high regard.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does his disability hamper him, though. Rest assured that my personal regard for Sunry will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule your Senate, the cold hard hand of the law rules here on Manon. Damn! This motherfucker be cold. Is there anything else you wish to ask me, human? Is there anything suspicious about this case? Yes, there is something that has been bothering me. The medal that was found clutched in the Sith's hand. I find it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of the crime. We have analyzed the evidence, and it does not appear to be a replica, but I still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could well have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things happen in my tenure to the courts.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
Alright, no questions. Very well, then. Alright. I don't feel like talking to the judges. The journal hasn't updated once. Laura.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
I won't. Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
Sunry's... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have...
Yeah, but Jolie, it's been years since you've seen this man. Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
You think he's
No way he
ripped
would
to
do something
shit?
so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Your husband... don't worry, Laura, I'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
You seem to be... that's just telling us everything. Alright. Hey, look. Let me in. If you wish to begin... Alright. Open the door. Thank you. Sunry!
Jolie, what are you doing here? Allura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess.
And I'm your arbiter.
Made us arbiters for your
Not us. Not us. Not us. Me. Myself. I am the arbiter. I decide your friend's
A
life.
few times as well, friend, if I recall.
Good thing it's not an evil one, bitch.
Now we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone
I'm sorry, Jolie. That was very disrespectful of me.
So I thought. But the Cellcast
I really do
think
cherish
that
you.
well, if there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go. There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Uh-huh. This judge has said that you left after the shot was
How would
fired.
they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith had been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Alright. I'll be going now. Where should I look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't...
I have to be neutral.
Maybe one of them...
I didn't know this Alassa woman, so...
I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Alright. I'll be going
Very
now.
well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Alright. Let's go. Bye, Laura. I'm gonna do my best to free your husband. He thinks I'll succeed. We shall see. Hello, fish man. Oh, you have... Those are some awesome feet you have. Whoa, your feet are cool too. Oh. Colto. This is... Oh. Why are you disturbing me? Can you not see I am overseeing the packaging of this Colto? I just want to ask you questions. I have far more pressing matters than any questions you might have, Off-Worlder. This Colto is the backbone of Manon's economy. You obviously are in the wrong place, Off-Worlder. I suggest you visit the courthouse west of here. There you may be of some use to the Selkath instead of a hindrance. Oh. Stick it up your tailpipe. Ugh. Ram it in your cockpit. Ugh. Alright, let's keep going. I hope that wasn't too nerdy. My
Republic's days are numbered.
are numbered.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear. And
Fight, fight, fight,
You
fight,
underestimate the
fight,
Republic's resolve.
fight,
We'll
fight,
die before we
fight.
surrender Coruscant.
that can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't.
Knock his shiny ass out.
Underestimate our resolve.
You guys suck. You suck. I don't feel the need to check out every single thing. But I'm gonna check out the Republic Embassy real quick. Bee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You.
Welcome to Manon. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the
What do you
Republic
want?
Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic.
Roland wants what? I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Okay. That's one possibility. Are you so sure it was the Sith?
Who else? Sunry's conviction will be a blow to Republic-Selkath relations. Who would benefit from this other than the Sith? If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation.
You can't tell.
Anything else?
But I'm giving you the bird.
Then I shall wish you good
The only
day.
kind of bird that my wife's not afraid of.
You enjoy your time here on Manon.
Fuck that guy. I had to talk to him again anyway. But not yet. Hello? Hey, what's up, King?
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about Sunry and Alassa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But
Heard.
there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an
What's he
addict,
afraid of?
but he claims he's big in
Feareth
some
Me.
circles. Don't know anything
Ah,
about him
Feareth.
other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No, what you saw the night of the murder?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Alright, could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
Oh. Oh no, something
What do
else.
you want to know? Well, okay.
He told you that you heard the blaster shot go off, then saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. Been there. Not hobbling away from the scene of the crime, but like hobbling. Feareth me.
You with the Cellcath?
You with the
here to see
Cellcath?
me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
I want to hear your answers. Me, it's my time. I am the arbiter of your destruction. What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night.
Rubber
with
in
their damn
hand?
antics usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master.
Well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally
This
wears
is
stuff
getting
like that, so I
good.
didn't pay her too much attention. But this time,
I accidentally bumped the
accidentally
mic.
brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open.
Oh,
Now,
you
I don't
saw
have any
stuff.
qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Dang. I'm gonna steal your stuff real quick. Yep, I'm gonna help myself. This door does not exist. This is a fake door. Hup, fake door. Is this the... It's good, me. It's good, me. You fucking... Jolie.
Yes?
Yes?
Move.
Sure.
What is it?
Yes?
Bam.
Got it.
Ha. Help myself to your med pack. Big winner. Hello, Glupor. You here with Selkath? You have questions for Glupor? Glupor already say everything he knows. I have questions about the murder of Alasa. Glupor tell everything to Selkath. You not know. Glupor have no reason not to say. Glupor tell everything. Everything about murder. Everything about Sith Lady's room. I like that he actually says the name Glupor. I always figured that they were like just copy and pasting sounds, like audio tracks for all the characters, but like his name was in there, so that's interesting. That means somebody actually did that. Okay. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor staying at hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glupor to live at, but Glupor save for weeks and have enough to, using Glupor's chance to live better for a while. What did you see? Glupor not see murder. Oh no, Glupor did see Republic guy. The cripple, Sunry his name. Glupor thinks. Glupor see Sunry running away from the scene of crime. Glupor see nothing else. Nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. Well, what about Alas's room? Glupor just curious to see what had happened. Glupor have no reason to go into room. No one paid Glupor to do it. Wow, did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How do you know someone played Glupor? Well, Sith man came up to Glupor after murder, before Selkath arrived. He say he give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal into Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence to leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother to tell them. Well, that and the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Oh no. Glupor think he can't talk anymore right now. Glupor feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Okay. Well, you back, human. Glupor already tell you everything. Why you not leave Glupor alone? Alright, cool. I'm gonna talk to you.
You were the one defending Sunry.
Yeah. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. What do you want to know?
I'm not gonna...
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
I'm not gonna sway it.
Jedi, I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial.
Hello?
This case is not at all what it appears to be.
Many
currents, might I say,
flew beneath the surface. What do you mean? Like a turd in the wind.
This murder is much more complicated.
Sorry.
Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. I want to get to the bottom of this murder. You might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you
want. Well, the Republic embassy is right there.
And you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Huh. I have to be a neutral party, which is why I did not use my force powers to completely force that man to say that he saw him leave before the shot. But honestly, he could have left before the shot. He's just a cripple. You.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Okay. Why are your soldiers loading so much Kolto? I'm on a mission with the Jedi. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic.
Thirsty.
I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race?
That is what I said, bitch. You know something. Don't you?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Come on, tell me.
Oh, no. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
You want to tell me.
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The
Ah.
Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time.
Had to try.
They're resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to do? You want me to put a hula outfit on and dance? And put coconuts on my nipples and just shake a shake? I can. Give me a leaf skirt, just go ham. I'm sorry you have to see me like this, Johnny and Jolie.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged.
Mm-hmm.
It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time.
It sounds
Sith were
rough.
applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where is the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it.
Okay.
That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get in the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base.
Seems
He's
promising.
proved most resilient so far.
I am pretty adept at persuasion. Ah, you can't tell, but I'm winking underneath this visor. Interrogating the prisoner. Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you
I
are more
remember.
skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave.
Huh.
The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base.
Thanks for telling me I have a choice.
Back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I think I'll decrypt the pass card.
We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid...
I said that so I could sneak into your data banks and try to figure out what's going on with Sunry. I mean, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna go do the pass card. Yeah. Light side.
You're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of
Your
passcodes
voice
we
does
got
things
from
to
the
my
Sith,
ears.
but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the
And my
numeric system
spine.
they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Terminal sequences?
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
I want to put this out there. I'm pretty sure the first one is basic math. System booting. Status pending. Slash Republic system. Yeah, access restricted. Data archives. Downloading Sunry Incident Archive. The computer screen switches to a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device on a wall. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Alassa. Oh, fuck. Decrypt Sith passcode. Accessing additive matrix. Terminal sequence. 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. So it's 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, so the next number is 22! Accessing subtractive matrix. Terminal sequence. 21, 18, 16, 15, 15, 16. Multiplicative matrix. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Times 2, 64. Terminating multiplicative matrix. Divisive matrix. It would be 2. Accessing exponential matrix. Terminal sequence. I do not get this one. So I don't understand exponential matrix. 3. Accessing logarithmic matrix. Terminal sequence pairs. 1 and 0. 8 and 3. 32 and 5. 128. One and 0, 3 and 8, 5 and 32. Well, it's 128 divided by 32. Math time. It's math time. Fucking math time. It's 4. So, 7? Ah. Okay. I just took a guess. Alright. 22. 18. 64. 2. So I don't... Is this about exponents? Wait. But, so 32 times 2 is 64. Would it be 9? Would it be 9 because 9 times 9 is... Is 9 times 9 81? We're going to go 9. And we're going to go ahead and say 7. Nope. I don't. Nope. Fuck you. Alright. I can't believe you fucking shot her. But like, why? Hey you. Hey you.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner.
Damn straight.
I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant.
Huh.
He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Oh, what did they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so...
Oh.
Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know.
Oh,
Do you want
no.
to interrogate him now?
Yeah.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up.
This is the perfect time for me to let out a little bit of anger. What do I have to work with? Let's get started.
Okay, but you should know what we have to work with here first. What we have here is your
Just let me go in.
issue truth serum. It should fix his guts in no time. But
Out of context, that sounds awful. Catch.
because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect a pattern here.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Yeah.
Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Hey, wait. Morning, princess. Interrogate him.
What do you want?
Relax. I'm not here to threaten you.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Please don't hurt me.
If you talk, I can make it worth your while.
Ha, worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me.
We're the only ones who will take you in now.
Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't, would they?
Let's try something else.
What do you want?
Maybe we should do something about Tila.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
We could make life easy for both of you here in the Republic.
Damn! He blanked.
Inject him with the neutralizing agent and start over with a new dose of truth serum. Interrogate him.
What do you want?
Maybe we should do something about Tila.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
We have her already. She may be spared if you talk.
No, please don't hurt her. Please.
We can make life easy.
Yes, it could be so much easier.
Talk or something may happen to her.
All right.
Ha!
I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode?
I would have snapped her neck.
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good.
All right.
With this pass, you should be able
Wipe
to
his memory and give him a good life in the Republic.
Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Okay, cool. Cuckoo, ka-choo. All right, now I have to find. Now I've got to make my way into the embassy, into the to the Sith embassy, so I can figure out what's going on with that one. You all suck. Every last one. Sith, Republic. I'm going gray. I need a drink. Am I thirsty? It doesn't look good for your friend, Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
I don't want to ask you about your wife.
Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
I was going to ask you about how you felt that now you know that Sunry shot Alassa in the fucking back.
Hey,
oh.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
Huh. You can have your credits when you take them from a cold dead hand.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list. Out of my way.
Your words are all sound and fury, signifying nothing.
You dare mock me? If it wasn't for the Selkath laws, I'd teach you proper respect. Out of my way.
I've seen the Wrath of the Sith. I wasn't impressed.
The Wrath of the Sith is a terrible thing. Remember, Taris? You'll see. You'll all see.
Huh. She's hounding people. She needs to be dealt with.
Out of my way. Unless you want to feel the wrath of the Sith.
Oh. I'm so good, though. This is the light side run. I keep forgetting it's the light side run now. I should just split you open from head to toe. How's that for wrath?
Threatening me? It's illegal to try to start a fight in Otto City. Constable, over here. This Republic scum is trying to break the peace.
Is this true, human? Are you threatening this woman with violence?
She started it. She's insulting me.
Insults are one thing, Autumn. The acts of physical violence are quite another. They are expressly forbidden by the laws of Otto City.
This argument was the fault of the Sith. She should be arrested.
Yes, you are correct, human. The Sith is the one at fault.
That's what you get for hounding me for credits. Yeah.
Come with me to the Otto City prisons. We will alert your embassy and you shall be released when they pay the fine. Though I've known the Sith to let their people languish in the prison for many months before securing their release.
I'll get you for this, Jedi. The Sith won't stand for this.
Ha! Worth it. Worth it. Worth every penny. Is this the swoop races? Yeah, I'm not doing the swoop races. Not in this episode. That was so evil.
Position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided.
What are y'all talking about?
When we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Dumbass. Report to the Sith embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Okay. See you. Very good. Very, very good. This is not where I need to be, though. I mean, this is the embassy. This is the Sith embassy, but this is not where I want to be right now. I need to go back to... I need to go back to the main part real quick. Return to the Ebon Hulk. Are you sure you wish to return to the Ebon Hulk? I do. I do wish. I'm sorry that I sent her to prison for doing nothing. I'll apologize to Bastila for committing dark side. Jesus, that knocked me down quite a lot. Holy crap. Oh well. A little bit of dark side never hurt anybody. I will do what I must to rescue Bastila. That's normally what I do. I normally go on a small killing spree after Bastila's been taken. No matter if I'm on the good side or not. Alright, here we go. Back it up and drop it low. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. I am a Jedi, but I've got some twisted thoughts inside. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum.
Stay out of my way. I'm on legitimate Sith business.
Keep walking. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. If I wasn't on the light side, I would have cut him from navel to neck. From navel to neck. I would have killed him where he stood. He wouldn't be breathing anymore. He wouldn't be breathing. Who am I missing? Jolie! Julie, it's your friend who is in danger right now, and I have to do something at the cantina.
What is it?
Sure.
Thank you. Before I go into the Sith embassy. Stupid. Dumb.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial.
I have proof, but I'm also going to go find more proof.
Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
He shot her in the back. Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together.
That's really sad.
Just drop me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while.
I kind of want to let him rot.
He was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
He's killed many Sith before.
That was a long time ago. In a war far, far away.
Huh.
He's changed.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's so funny. I'm sorry you're going through these problems right now. Like your emotions are all up. But that was kind of funny.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since...
We've already seen all this. Hush.
I hear you've been
I have a recording showing Sunry killing Alasa.
Lies. It must be. I knew the Sith would never let a Republic hero get away. You must find Sunry innocent. This is all a...
It's possible.
She does not want to believe that. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it is fake. Maybe it is fake. This is the cantina. This is where we want to be right now. Before we go into the embassy. Woman, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. I was just speaking to you. Rude. Greetings, human. My name is Nilko Boss. I hope you are enjoying yourself here in Otto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? That's right. Otto City. Pretty much the only sustainable place on the whole planet of Manon, which is a complete water planet. Like the Firaxan sharks run this bitch. It's truly a wonder to behold. You are too gracious, human. The beauty of Manon is delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear for the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There is a task I would ask, human, Jedi. I fear there is no one else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this, human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I have inquired often as to their purpose and have been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I'll pay you 500 credits.
We could look into this to calm the Selkath's fears, though I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal.
I appreciate you putting in your input, Johnny. And you as well, Jilly. I didn't hear what you said at all. Please, see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they are going. Find why they do not return. I'll look into it for you, Nilko. Once you discover some information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course. Alright, cool.
I am not
Whoa. I want to ask you some questions.
Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful.
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe
I'm sorry.
to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
Do you know about the murder of Alassa?
On my world, those too weak to defend themselves deserve to die. A murder is justified if you have the strength to kill your victim.
Damn. Nah.
I'm surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
I like you. But oh well. Greetings, human. My name is Shelas. I've heard it said that you were no friend of the Sith. Is this true? The Sith are a blight upon the galaxy. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic politics stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who will someday lead this planet, my own daughter, Shaza, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister, I can feel it. You want me to investigate these disappearances? I will give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Auto City authorities cannot act without proof of self-involvement. Of Sith involvement, rather. I shall look into these disappearances for you, Shelas. I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though. I suspect the Sith do not act alone. Perhaps the off-roaders in the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. I bet this bitch has something to say. You.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skull slacker at the bar, or the Ajani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
Wow. Can I ask you some questions?
Normally I charge you for information. Times are good right now.
Gravel voice.
So
Sounds like you got rocks in your throat. Do you know anything about the young Selkath who have gone missing?
Not really. I've got no interest.
Not really.
Other than the fact that they're charging me an exorbitant amount to stay in this world. The Iridorian over there, however, he, I believe, may know more. He's been seen with several of them before.
Oh. Do you know about the murder of Alassa?
Not really. They say some Republic war hero killed her. Maybe you should check out the Republic embassy.
Did that, done that, got the t-shirt. I'll be going.
Telling me, if you're going, go. I don't need a status report.
I like him. Oh my god.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the...
Hush. Shut the fuck up. I want to ask you some questions.
Ask whatever you wish.
Have you heard anything about young Selkath going missing?
Perhaps. But my business with the Selkath is my own.
Uh-huh. But... how many credits would it take to make your business my business?
This is the way of this water world, is it not? Pathetic creatures bargaining with credits for what they can... But perhaps this world has made me soft. I will play this role, distasteful as it is. For 500 credits, I will tell you what you wish to know.
You know what? He likes violence, right? Maybe I'll just gut you like a Selkath preparing an Orkana ray for lunch.
You speak the blunt and brutal language of my people. We share the love of death.
There we go.
But we are a rare breed on this planet. Even the Sith here
What were you doing for the Sith?
The task paid well, but was boring and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more. I lied, I threatened, I promised, and I brought the most promising youth of the fish people to the Sith.
So you tricked these innocents into going to the Sith base.
Yep.
And then what did you do with them?
And there I left them. To what purpose I neither know nor care. Perhaps when the Sith learn I have betrayed their secret, they will try to kill me. I would welcome the excitement.
Yes, I'm sure you can hold your own.
This planet by corrupting the Selkath youth. Much more subtle than their usual methods.
Is there more you would ask of me, human?
Nope. I'm all good now. Thank you.
I'm not surprised.
Chelas. I have information for you. The Sith hired an Iridorian mercenary to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith base. I see. This information is useful for a start, but it does little to explain the truth of this matter. We must know what purpose the Sith have for these youths. Are they prisoners of the Sith? Are they even still alive? I must know more, human. I must know what has happened to my daughter. I will look into this further. I cannot officially ask you to enter the Sith base, human. That would be a violation of Auto City's strict neutrality laws. However, I fear such a brazen act may be the only way to learn the truth. But entering the base will not be easy, and should you be captured or killed, I will have to disavow any knowledge of your actions. I'll infiltrate. I wish I could be of more help, human. I will wait here. Return to me when you have something more to report. Alright, cool. Dope. Here we go. Down to the bottom of the valley. We are going to... We're going to talk to Sunry real quick, and then we're going to go do the embassy.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Can't do it.
Friend, we don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door.
Suspicious.
Look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I
Yeah,
ask you.
but
Further,
how can you make all
they
that
say they
racket?
found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing finds.
Yeah.
Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter
Sunry.
well prepared before we go to trial.
I need to ask you about this thing. There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There was a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. Evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger.
Yeah, but I have to ask why I have footage of you shooting her in the back. You're not looking very good, Sunry. I've got the Republic data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out, so I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a
Her back was turned.
She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved to die.
Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
I won't expose you yet.
I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manan. And none of us want that now, do we? No. I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic.
Okay. I am not doing good. I'm making poor decisions. Okay. So, we have to break into the embassy. I wonder if she had a ulterior motive. Oh well. Here, I want Zalbar and Juhani. Hey, there we go. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Boom. Let's do this. You're with me.
Yes?
I'm bringing him because he has better computer use than I do. That's the main reason. Alright. Didn't it say that he had, that the video showed him enter, and then she turned around and while her back was turned, he shot her? Like, I don't get it. He says he shot her in her sleep. I'm gonna betray his trust to the Republic. Leaving Auto City Security Zone. Cameras deactivated. See, if you walk towards that entrance again, the way it spawned me in, it'll play that cutscene, but instead... Oh, hello! Stasis field! You'll never be a full Dark Jedi. Hello. Bam! I'm coming in. I'm coming in, so I'm gonna come inside this ship. That is a weird thing to say. But it's weird and I know that it's weird. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come inside. I'm gonna take control of your ship. Transport online. Loading flight data. Destination Sith base. Commence launch. Take the transport. Yes. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Ah. Recover the mine. Alright, we did it. If I know. Door is permanently sealed. Alright, let's do this. We are inside the Sith base. Oh, hello. Stasis field. Stab him. Kill him in front of his friend. Get within reach and shock. Shock. Yes. I could have done it other ways, but I wanted to do this way. Alright. So that section can kind of suck. So we'll come back to that. We're going to go explore a little bit more. Hello. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I meant to do stasis field. Oh. Damn. You got me instead, huh? Boom! Haha. Not so fun when the shoe's on the other foot, is it? Oh, I'm slowed. They're gonna wake up soon. Oh no! Yes! Give me your light. Yes! Perfect. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He's offered a great reward to whoever destroys you.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of Commander Gran.
Oh, shit. Oh, I skipped it too. I'm so sorry.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them. And their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
You're both dead now. Bam! I'm sorry. The last Sith base that I broke into, I let someone live. Oh, they're immune to force push. This is an actual computer. Okay. Dope. Love that. Ha ha ha. I took his weapon. It is my trophy now. Oh yeah. Oh hey. Look. That's where that's the entrance. Oh, it's funny. All right. Hello.
Your wish?
I have pretty good repair, actually. Activate the droid. Boop, 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 boop. Leave it alone. Haha. Oh shit. Sun droid. Stasis field. Stasis field. Stasis field. Wham! I'd like to think that as I'm fighting these people, I'm just yelling out my abilities left and right, like an anime. Stasis field! Hey, I found the sea robot. Boom. All it cost me was potential legal action. But that's okay. I'm a Jedi. I can talk my way out of anything. Hello. Hang on. There we go. Boom. Bam. Yes. Kill it before it wakes up. Buddy, kill it before it wakes up. Stun this droid again. Yes. Now, please kill it before it wakes up. Oh my god. How do I miss when it's asleep? It's not very light side of me to basically paralyze it. Open. Open. Hello. Stasis field. He's dead now. Stun droid. Go ham on it. Stun droid. Stun droid. This is also another way in. Oh. Level up. Haha. Yes. Boom. I have forgotten what buttons do what. I've made some mistakes in this episode. I won't lie. I've made some mistakes. I want to see what's on that other side. Y'all stay out here. There was nothing. It was not worth it. Steam control room. Deactivate steam vents. Alright, I need to have Zalbar come here. Zalbar! Come! Also could have just used that button. Oh well.
Your wish?
Yes! Haha! East Barracks. Hey guys, what you doing? Security room. Disable force field. Haha, yes. That's where we need to go. I'm not too worried about the sentry droids, so hey guys. Boom. Sorry, what happened? I have no idea what happened. You okay? You okay? Is baby okay?
Yes?
God, he's a tall motherfucker. Alright. Onward to battle. Hey, look, there's my little droid. There's my little robot friend. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Is there a monitor in here? Did I open this already? I did. Alright. Let's find those Selkath youth. Boop. Let's get some light side points back. Because I have been very naughty. I've been a naughty boy. That goes somewhere. Where does this go again? It's filled with water. Alright. Boom. Oh. So I can't go from this direction.
Warning. Activating.
Abort. Alright. Okay. Hey, go from this direction. Boom. Alright. This control panel is currently malfunctioning. Great. Love it. Okay.
Warning. Activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please.
Abort. Oh wait, here we go.
Warning. Activating flow.
Abort. Hang on. Let me save the game. Because I feel like I'm about to make a huge ass mistake.
Warning. Activate.
Water transfer proceeding. Okay. Open. Open. Yes. Open. Oh, hello. I seem to have made an error. Yes. Kill. Die, Dark Jedi. Ow. Stasis field. Ow, I'm afraid. Oh shoot, I'm dying. Holy shoot. Thank you. I am out of it for a minute. There we go. Alright, dead. Dead. Nobody was whooping on this guy? He thought he could live. He was wrong. Security.
Didn't work.
Ah, fuck it. I shall take your short lightsaber and I shall run with it. I have added your lightsaber to my collection. Done trying. Boom. Boom. Hello. Smack. Suffer. Wow. I feel bad when I freeze them in stasis and then kill them. It just feels messed up in a way. Slice the computer. 1 spike. You. Come here.
Your wish?
You take over.
What?
What? What? Hello. Haha. I probably sucked, didn't it? Is that a person? Oh! My whole brain was stopped for a second. Hey. Somebody died in here. I wonder what happened. Hello. Bam. I'm just gonna keep spamming that. Yeah. Yeah. You're not waking up anytime soon. Good job, gang. You did it. Alright. What the fuck? Oh. He scared the shit out of me. Oh, why are you attacking? Aw. Oh. Johnny, what the fuck? You just learned that move. Holy shit. Open. Open. Oh, let's investigate. Open. Hello. Intruders! Should we sound the alarm, Shaza? No, wait. We cannot always be running to the masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test the Sith have prepared for us? What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. I'm Sean. What are you Selkath doing inside the Sith embassy? Shaylas has me investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. I told you your father would get suspicious, Shaza. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He is blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manon and the Selkath people. The Sith are lying to you. I know, I used to be one of them. You were one of the Sith? I don't believe you. I was Darth Revan once, before my identity was wiped away. Darth Revan? Really? Let me guess. Now you just happen to be on a mission to save the galaxy to atone for your past crimes, right? Yeah. Something like that, yeah. We're not fools. Rome will not fall for your public lies. The Sith have promised to give us the secrets we need to master the Force. The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda! The Sith are the victims of lies and half-truths. They're not monsters, no more so than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of their good faith. And once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from Manon and respect our independence. If the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lies! The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Our friend Gallus chose to leave, and he was returned safely to his home in Otto City. Shaza, what if they speak the truth? Remember what happened at Taurus? Taurus is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, they'd prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. The Sith are evil, Shaza. They will use you to conquer Manon for the culto. It's all you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republic sympathizer. Give me some time and I'll find the proof the Sith are evil. Shaza, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to the Sith Masters yet. If you bring us proof of the Sith lies and torture, we will return to our families and report this to the Outer City authorities. Until then, we shall stay here and continue our training in the ways of the Force. I want what's in this chest. There you go. Up. Was stuck for a moment. I was stuck for a minute. Hello? Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. Freeze, fool. You have something I want. Thank you. What's in here? Oh. Tell Shaza the Sith. Oh. Oh no. This tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. Thank you. I should have asked Jolie what he wanted to do about his friend. I thought...
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize...
Here it goes. Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taurus alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you. Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
For all. It's all for. Flam. Take him down. Hold him down. Get him! Zelbar! This turkey's gonna wake up soon. Ow! Stasis field. Thank you. Kill him. There we go. Ha, you're poison. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. I promise I'm a good guy. Oh, hey look, another treasure chest. I mean, a foot locker. Open. Data pad. Ow. This data pad. These appear to be the personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manon. It seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the lengthy progress reports of this topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. Huh. Oh well. They're dead now. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. They're fucking dead. Oh wait, shit, I'm going the wrong way. Alright. I have proof. Have you brought us evidence to back up your accusations? Have you found proof the Sith are evil as you claim? I found a young Selkath dying from torture here. He gave me this. Shaza, this is the pen I gave Gallus when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found this anywhere. For all we know, you killed Gallus. The Sith tortured him to death, Shaza. You know it's true. Shaza, I believe them. How else would they have found this pen? I don't want to believe it, but I can no longer deny what I know to be true. Gallus is dead and the Sith are responsible. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are truly as evil as you have claimed. We must report this to the Outer City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, Human, for showing us the truth. You have saved us from a terrible mistake. Quickly, my friends, we can stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt the Manon youth. There you go. And does that put me... fuck. It's gone. I have a long way to go. Getting that Sith soldier put in prison was not a good idea, apparently. There was no proof in here. Hang on. I'm looking it up. I've never gone that deep into it. I've always just managed to get Sunray off. Oh, okay. So there's nothing in the Sith embassy. Alright. So I could have just done that and probably ended the game there, but that's okay. That's okay. This video is just going to be a little bit longer. That's alright. Open? Nope. Hang on. Wham! Now let's run at Mach 5! Ha 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 ha! You can't catch up, can you? Oh, you guys are running at the same speed as me. Uh-oh, uh-oh, whoop. Run the wrong way. This way! Watch me on my fast footsies! My quick little feeders! Aha! Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taras alive. He's promised a great reward to whoever destroys you. Alright. Boom. Up we go. I kept the data pad. It comes in handy for this next bit. Hello? You there, human. You are placed under the arrest of the Otto City Civil Authority. What? Why? Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost, and fighting apparently began. It is the conclusion of the Otto City Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manon. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Overwhelming force? My ass. I am a Jedi, and I demand to be treated as such. I am called Wallace, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. I don't need arbiter? Yes, arbiter, the one who defends you before the judges of the Selkath people. I will endeavor to prove to them that you are not guilty of the heinous crimes that you are accused of, Offworlder. What have I been charged with? They took my goggles. You've been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Otto City. It's all the Sith's fault. Be that as it may, I doubt the judges share your view. I will endeavor, however, to make them see your point, Offworlder. What can I do? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I broke in. Illegal acts seem to be a common occurrence among you Offworlders. I'm not terribly surprised by your actions, but the judges will want to hear a little more convincing reason. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. I'm skeptical of that, as will the judges be. You Offworlders tend to congregate much amongst yourself. I see no inherent differences between your two groups. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed. What is that? This datapad proving they are kidnapping young Selkath. This is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Hello. I bring evidence. Evidencian.
You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead?
Not guilty. I mean guilty. I killed a lot of them, but like, not guilty. I don't plead. I tell. Not guilty.
Let the record show that this trial is commenced. Presiding are Judges Shelkar, Jehoza, Nalashekin, Kota, and Dula.
This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty yet. There are reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. You believe that the Sith have had something to do with those disappearances? The Off-Worlder has probably been listening to Shayless and his rumor-mongering. Do you have any proof? I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. You verified that datapad. It's real. I did not make it in my basement. It's a real datapad. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad, indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manon. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off-limits to all Auto City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Yay! And they gave me my stuff back. Alright. Well, this is how we're going to end the video.
You've been appointed as our... This is all a plot.
He said he did it. I might be able to get him off, but he murdered a woman. Enemy or not. Alright, in the next video, we shall tackle the last of the Sunry case. Yeah, it looks like they had something, there was supposed to be something in the embassy, but from what I read, they didn't put it in the game. So, this is all we get. I found every single detail. So that's awesome. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below and subscribe for more awesome content. Have a great day, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.